Okay, morning everyone, welcome to Ian's Winter Wonderland. It's supposed to be spring and we've got down the field and it's -2 and it's like winter all over again. So spring's disappeared. Anyway, tune in, see what we're doing. It's Ian's RC Exploits. Roll the intro. Okay, yeah, morning everyone. Bit of a shock to the old system this morning. We knew it was going to be sunny, but we looked at the weather forecast, it was supposed to be windy. So we've come out to fly, and if Cheryl pans around, the sun's just coming up, but we've got a bit of a winter wonderland. You can see that the ground is solid and it's white. It's -2, but I thought because it was windy I needed to fly something with AS3X. I wanted to actually fly the Bighorn. I'm keen to fly it again, and I've been looking at the weather and a windless day, but I just thought that it was going to be too windy today, so I've come with the good old E-flite Turbo Timber Evolution. I've banged on about this plane so much. I just want to fly really, and because I knew that it was going to be a bit bumpy and a bit long, the grass over the field, this is something that I can bring, and I can be pretty much guaranteed that it's going to cope with whatever conditions are thrown at it, especially, as I said, the wind and now the frozen ground. Anyway, without further ado, I'm not going to go through the specs of the Turbo Timber. I've explained about that, and at the end of the video I'll link the maiden flight, or possibly a flight where I go through the specs. It's a 1.5 meter wingspan, and I'm running it on a 4S 2200 mAh LiPo. Okay, let's get my radio. So yeah, it was a little bit rusty last week, but got a sort of like
AS3X.
Right then, let's get the timer going.
Timer start.
Okay, so
Throttle cut off.
getting myself settled in. Fabulous plane, I think possibly one of the best timbers on the market. I love the fact that it's a top loader and you can just fly fast and you can bimble it around, with the flaps down, just taking it nice and easy. And I'm about just half stick there. And one of my friends that I watch his channel when he's flying, because he's in Canada and he can't fly for about 6 months, but he has also a slot car or Scale Electrics car channel. Dave, he's just bought one of these and he's keen to get it out and maiden it. I've done a couple of videos where I've talked about Dave and what the plane is like on 3S. and I think he's gonna love his turbo timber evolution.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Take off flaps.
You know, when I'm just flying it, what a lot of people call scale at the moment, just bumbling it around. I've got half flaps there. And as I've mentioned many times, you know, she's a plane that fills people full of confidence. I'm well under half throttle there, looking,
Time
she's
remaining
just
2 minutes.
coping so well.
Flaps up.
Of course, the other side of the coin is that on 4S, she also flies like a rocket.
I lost her there, sorry.
You know, she's got a very, very wide flight envelope.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Just a fabulous foam model airplane. Definitely, I think one of the best. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite model planes.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time expired.
Okay, testing those springs on the old landing gear then. So what a fantastic first flight. I really enjoyed that, flying it around slow.
Throttle cut on. Timer stop. Running 100. Timer cleared.
Lovely first flight. A little bit cold on the hands, just getting my hat adjusted to cover my ears. But, you know, what can be better than out flying one of your favourite planes on a beautiful morning? Yeah, it's cold, but I just love being out flying. Okay, gonna have another flight, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Okay, welcome back. It's about 10 minutes later now than the first flight, but by the magic of video editing, is straight away. Just done an amazing flight with the Turbo Timber for YouTube Shorts. I like to just film on my phone so I can put it for YouTube Shorts, and I got to be honest and say to people, a couple of people have said to me that they hate YouTube Shorts, but YouTube Shorts really does boost your subscribers. I mean, I just sometimes if I hit the nail on the head and I put a good short on, it can easily bring in 10 new subscribers. So, you know, and if they then, because you link to a full-length video, you know, if they come over to your channel then and watch a couple of videos, then it's definitely worth doing. So I'm a big fan of that. Something else as well I wanted to talk about. I watched model aviator Adam in the USA, and Adam was lucky enough to be given an IX14, the very new one, because obviously he does reviews and everything for Horizon Hobby, and he was saying that E-flite Spectrum, you know, because of all the smart technology, and you know, he's never really had any problems, and I agree with that. You know, I've flown Futaba when I first started in the hobby, and I liked Futaba as well, but I found their receivers very expensive, and I switched then back in the day to a DX6i, and I've been on YouTube now for 10 years, and I've never really had a problem, because I do a range test every time I fly, and occasionally a range test will fail, and then you have a look then to see, you know, whether your antennas need to be opposed to each other. But one thing, and I mentioned this to Adam as well when I commented, one thing that I've found quite often when a model has failed a range test, when I go back and check, the balance lead and plug has been by either the antenna or the receiver if it's a wireless receiver, and that can cause you to have glitches and problems. So always make sure, I always bend that LiPo balance lead away from the receiver now every time I set my plane up for flying, and I can't remember the last time I had a failed range test, and I think that was the reason why I did have a couple of failed range tests, was because of that LiPo balance lead. So just you know, a little bit of a tip off me. Other people might have problems, but you know, I actually spoke to somebody once, and he flies at this field, and he said there's a particular area where he always has problems, and he actually flies Spectrum as well, I think. So you know, it just pays to do these range tests and to make sure that everything is you know, perfect. Okay then, right, so let's get on with it now.
Throttle cut off.
I am in, let's have a look, AS3X. Okay, I'm on high rates, and let's give it a go. Yeah, this is a beautiful day, and on beautiful days like this, I like nothing better than doing some low and slows. It really is one of my favourite things to do with a model airplane, and this is my favourite way as well. So. And it really is a fab thing, you know, it really is. And that's, you know, the two sides of the envelope really. She can fly very slow, and on 4S she's pretty quick, so very versatile model plane. really enjoying this plane this morning. I know I've had a lot of videos with the turbo-timber evolution, but when the plane flies this well, it really is. Well, seriously, Dave, you're going to love your turbo-timber evolution. What a fab plane. I really love that then, you know, just flying it slow. The plane gives me the confidence, and I'm quite a nervy person. I hold myself back. I can do tricks and I can do hammerheads and things, you know, but with other planes, it just doesn't give me the confidence to do it. This one does. This one makes me feel like I can do any maneuver I think of doing, and when I do it then I carry it off because it is such a fab flying model plane. Okay, yeah, what a fantastic morning flying. I've had such a beautiful morning. I've enjoyed flying this plane so much, and the beautiful blue sky. I've been in my element. I've been doing some ridiculously slow and low passes, and you know, I've changed the settings on the camera now. Sometimes we have to fly with the camera set to infinity. It's the only way that I've been able to fly and video model planes without it blurring all the time. And if you watch different channels, you'll see that during the process of filming, at times, you know, the plane just goes blurry. And I discovered a long time ago with using Sony cameras that if you put it on infinity, you lose a little bit of your clear focus when the plane is slow, when the plane is close to you. But when you're flying then, it does tend to keep in focus, and it very rarely goes out of focus. Now we've got the focus set to auto, which gives you beautiful crystal clear close-ups, but then sometimes when I'm turning it tends to blur, but it does make the video look that much clearer and sharper when, you know, the plane's going past and things. So if it blurs, I apologize, but I wanted to try and just get a flight where, you know, because we've got such a beautiful day, we're going to take advantage of the beautiful blue sky and so on. So right, here we go. Of course, what I haven't mentioned today is what a fantastic stall plane the turbo-timber evolution also is. You know, it really will get up quickly with takeoff flaps. Gets up quickly actually without flaps, to be honest with you, but you know, it is. And what I've been doing a lot of today is just flying the plane around very gently, what some people call bimbling around, and you know, this plane just does it amazing. You could actually fly in quite a small sort of like space and quite a small field with the turbo-timber. It is so capable of just flying so slowly and smoothly.
minutes.
One thing I've struggled with a little bit today is landing. It's been bouncing quite a lot.
The ground's so hard though. It's like a bouncing bomb.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just such a fantastic model plane. It really is. I've thought about getting the new 1.7 timber, the yellow one. But then when I looked at the planes, apart from being a different colour and slightly bigger, I didn't think there was enough of a difference really to invest the money in one, because, you know, I don't want to take away from flying this fantastic plane, and it is just such a amazing model plane. It really is.
Time remaining 1 minute. Seconds. Time expired. Throttle cut on. Timer stopped. Timer cleared.
See that? That's a smile, because this plane has made me really happy this morning.
It don't happen very often.
I say to my colleagues in work, one of the things I say to them all is I'm only happy when I'm miserable, so I don't smile very often, but this really has sort of like just, you know, I've been struggling really with coming over and filming because of the weather and because of the way I've been feeling, you know, things happen in our personal lives, and you know, I've had a little bout of illness a few months back, but this really now, because of the way I've flown this and the way this plane has flown today, I just, you know, can't wait to get over here next time and fly something else. So anyway, from me and Cheryl in the plane, thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
That was